Hey guys, coming to you adding on to the previous video about the challenge for the month of August. In that video, hopefully you watched that before that. If you have not watched that, I would go back to that one and watch this before you watch this one. But like I mentioned in the other video, working on getting up and down off the ground. In this video, we're going to specifically cover the Turkish get-up, so that way if you want to participate by improving on your Turkish get-ups, you will know exactly what's going on and the details of the movement. So, Turkish get-up, not necessarily a crowd favorite at the gym, but it is a very positive impact on your life because it is literally getting up and down off the ground, being able to support weight over your head. So if you're able to do that, other things are going to come easier. So if you want to challenge yourself through this route, we'll work on trying to steadily increase the weight we can hold over our head while getting up off the ground in this step-by-step fashion. So on Turkish get-up, you're going to start on the ground with a weight in hand if you're able to. Maybe you need to start with no weight in your hand, that's totally fine. I would master the movement before you try to add weight. So we're going to start in the fetal position kind of on the side with the weight in that bottom hand. So from here, this is going to just help me get a little momentum, get the weight up off the ground when I roll my back. So the weight's weighted side, I'm going to punch to the ceiling when I roll. I'm going to roll to my left. And as I go, now I am in a position to where I can get going off the ground. So maybe I need to come this way a little bit so you can see me a little better. So now my goal is to keep this elbow locked out to stabilize that weight and let that kettlebell rest on my forearm, the back of my forearm. Now from here, I want a little bit of width in my legs. Whatever arm is up, that same side leg, knee is going to be bent with that foot flat on the ground. Other leg is going to be straight out. You want a little width to your stance, to your base. Your lower half, and the other hand is going to go about a 45-degree angle out from the torso with the hand palm down on the ground. So my first step getting from my back will be to get up onto my elbow, on that arm out to the side by creating a little bit of roll to my left side and a little sit-up ab crunch action to get up into that position. Leg stays down. My hand is pointed to the ceiling. If you need to point your index finger to the ceiling at all times. Keep that elbow locked out. And then from there, I'm going to prop myself from my elbow up to my hand. Now my torso is upright. Now my legs should be in a fairly good, strong base position where I can get my hips up off the ground into the bridge. In this position, I want to keep this elbow locked out straight to the ceiling. I want to lock out my elbow to stabilize on the floor. And then from there, we're going to sweep that straight leg all the way underneath the hip. I'm going to do essentially a half windmill to get my torso upright, bring my foot in a little bit, and then a lunge to get the full standing. And then it does not stop here. Now we need to return back to the ground in reverse order, just like we got up. So I'm going to step back with the opposite leg, knee to the ground. I'm going to hinge laterally at the hip, find the floor with my hand, take my left leg, sweep it from under the hip, back out to that bridge position. I'll take my butt down to the floor. I'll take my elbow down to the floor, and I can control down to my back. And then that is one full repetition of the Turkish get-up. So if you want to go that route, it's a great way to work on getting up off the ground if you can support weight over your head. Great way to incorporate core stability work and a full body strength movement as well. So if you want to take that route, there are the details of the movement. Like always, if you have questions, guys, ask, reach out to us. Enjoy. Thanks.